I was never going to be a men's physique.
Didn't have much of an off season.
I like his physique better.
I'm always very energetic. I will have to put me as one of the greatest.
Mr. Olympia was won by the back.
I want to ask you a couple of questions about this year's Olympia and maybe pro bodybuilding. Do you still follow bodybuilding?
I do, actually. I'm just not super impressed with it like it used to be back in the day, like, in the late 90s and early 2000s. Those were the golden days of bodybuilding. Those were the days where, like, we were just, like, so excited for it. Nowadays, it's just kind of like, it's cute,
How do you feel about this year's Olympia coming up? Phil Heath.
I'm excited to see Flex, man. I'm actually I'm friends with Flex. We talk time to time, and I'm excited to see him up there, man, going against everyone, dude. I think he's gonna do some fucking damage,
How do you feel about Phil Heath coming back?
I don't follow Phil Heath. I don't know anything about him. He blocked me the night he won his last Olympia, so I have no clue. So I couldn't tell you. I don't really care about him at all. I have no clue why. I've never talked anything negative about him ever, and I just noticed that. I heard from a birdie, a very popular birdie, very famous birdie. I won't give names. That it might have been his wife on his phone blocking everybody, but I'll just keep my mouth shut with that. You know what I mean? I just found it really weird. I've never said anything negative. Maybe because back then I was friends with Louis Marco and they were having beef. That's the only thing I could think of. That's it, But other than that, I have no clue why he did that. It was just so strange to me. And it was the night he won Olympia. I'm like, dude, shouldn't you be out celebrating? Like, why are you blocking people?
I'm not sure. That's crazy. But as far as Flex coming in, and then we have Brandon Curry, and then also
Brandon Curry looks amazing too, man. I love Brandon as well, man. It's going to be a really good show between him and Flex.
How do you feel about Breanne Ainsley versus Chris Bumstead? That's actually a good question because classic physique right now is sort of like it's which look are they going to go with? You think?
Yeah, I mean they both have won. That's hard, man. I mean they're both very similar, I feel like Chris kind of has that, with the vacuum and the super crazy poses and the pretty boy look. I mean that's a huge favorite of him. Breanne, he's got the crazier leg and arm ratio look. So that's a hard one, man. You know what I mean? I guess it just comes to that day what the judges want. To be honest with you,
Do you have a preference between them?
Like which one do I prefer? I mean I don't really follow it. Classic as hard as I should. I mean, I'd probably go with Chris, like I said, they both look amazing, but Chris, he just has that that beard and that he just has a good look for it, you know what I mean? Notice beard. We have beards.
I hear you, man. How do you feel about the fans online always keep asking if Kai should come back and they always ask him to come back on the stage? Do you feel like it's already getting redundant?
If who should come back?
Kai Green.
I don't know why he does it, man. I mean, isn't he always bone dry shredded? I don't get it.
I think it's for the same. No, it's for the same reason. Why do it if you already have a business? It's training for Olympia takes a lot out of your schedule.
Yeah, no, it's
actually very similar to your story. Similar to what you're doing.
Yeah, no, maybe you're right, but he's got to understand. Phil was gone for a while. He could have snuck in, and got that win, but. I don't know, man. I really don't follow Kai, so I don't really know what's up. I know he's killing it. He's got, a shoe company and a supplement company. So, maybe he should just focus on that for sure. That's what I would do. If you're making the money, why stop? And, because, doing the Olympia has got to be, pretty much probably can't do too much, probably got to be home a lot, make sure you get the meals in and stick into the regimen, So maybe you're right. Maybe Kai should just stick with what he's doing.